Hello and welcome back to the Design and Refine Workshop. I'm your host Dave, and today we're going to cover the steps needed to make our project of the day. I know you're excited. You want to know what the project's going to be. It's going to be what I call a ribbon cutting board serving board. Kind of got a little curve to it. I think you like it, right? So you ready? I know you are. Let's begin. So where do we start? Obviously we need our wood. So we'll start with our wood. We'll put that together. What comes next? If you've been watching the videos, you know what comes next. We got to pull out our glue, we got to pull out our clamps, and we clamp them up. So you said there was going to be something a little different with this board? Absolutely, because the next thing we're going to do is take those boards we glued up, and we're going to cut them back apart with a jigsaw, but we're going to do so all curved. So what are we going to do? We're going to end up and take pieces like this, and we're going to figure out how they work together, right? As we go through that process. Once we get that done, we then pull out our glue and our clamps again and clamp them back up, put them together as we go through that process, and then we're going to pull out our router. We're going to smooth over those edges, give them a nice round over so that they don't catch on anything. Just gives a really nice look, right? So once we round it over, what are we going to do? We're going to pull out our sander. We're going to put a nice smooth finish on that. Make sure it's all nice and smooth. What I like to do with these is actually take them to about 220 grit. So you get a nice, almost glass smooth finish on that. So what do we do? Last thing with our trays, we want them to be food safe, right? So we're going to use food safe mineral oil. We're going to oil those boards up. We're going to work that oil in. That wood's just going to absorb that up, give a beautiful look to it, right? So once we have all that together, we're ready for our board. We're going to present it. You know what it's going to look like? You don't yet. You're excited, right? You ready? You ready? So here's what we made today. A ribbon board, it can be a charcuterie board or a serving tray, however you'd like. But you can see why we needed that jigsaw to do some little curves in there, right? But if you missed a step or you're not quite sure if you can do this on your own, you can get one like this and many others on our site. DesignRefineWoodwork.etsy.com. Check us out, find boards like this and many other things. See you next time in the shop.